If you like this episode, please subscribe, share with others, rate and review so we can continue to bring you great programming.
This is The Thing About Cars, a podcast for car enthusiasts and the people who love them.
Hey, this is Mickey Desai, host of The Thing About Cars, and having a little solo time with our old friend Loxley Browne. Loxley, as you may know, is doing some amazing stuff out west with Athena Racing and getting girls involved in the sport, not only of racing, but of engineering cars and doing the whole shebang and building things from scratch. Isn't that right, Loxley?
Absolutely. We are in the midst of Fab Camp right now, and our girls are actually converting their bicycles to e-bikes. So every summer we do something really cool that really gets the girls in there wrenching, trying new things. It's been really fun watching them. And I don't know if you saw, but we had a great article written up on Popular Science magazine about the BMW that we converted into a driving simulator last year. So we do a lot of fun stuff, but we're taking this beyond just cars and racing. Now it is every mode of transportation that moves the world. So during Fab Camp, they're learning about maritime and air and space and racing and automotive and two-wheelers, so bicycles and the new Aptera. We're taking them the deep dive into what are we going to do to change the world and make it better and make it move faster or move at whatever speed you want to.
I'm at a loss for words here. The term awesome just doesn't even seem adequate at this point, but that's just really amazing. And I'm sort of jealous that you're out west and I can't help you with this endeavor because it just sounds like you're having a ton of fun. And
we're national. We're national.
Wait, what?
We're not just in the West. I mean, I'm based in California right now, but we are a national organization. The one great thing about COVID that happened for us is that I did that immediate pivot. I've been an entrepreneur basically my entire career, and I saw what was happening and the need for these girls to have a community. And although a lot of folks are like, oh, they have to meet in person, what we do is we train them online virtually, and then those who prove that they're worth it and they want to go out there and do these great experiences, they're the ones that get to come do the in-person. So, they're learning how to be spokeswomen. They're learning public speaking. I have a couple of them preparing right now because of our big announcement to possibly do some radio shows next week. And they've never done anything on radio or TV. So we're getting these little girls that are anywhere from 11 years old to 18 years old to the point that they can get on a screen like this and they can just rattle it off, and they are not going to have, Q&A beforehand. They're going to be like me. They're going to be like, hey, Mickey, let's make this happen.
I love it.
Our deadline is July 30th. We got to get this out there.
At some point offline, we're going to have to talk so I can figure out how I can help you. Because if you are doing stuff virtually, there's a lot of stuff like that I would love to help you out with, Loxley, because I think the work you're doing is just fantastic. And anything I could do to help you guys move your mission forward, I'm happy to do it. But you have some news. I don't know if we're allowed to share all of it, but we also have some important deadlines coming up. Can you set me straight?
We have important news that was announced yesterday during our camp on our racing themed day. And thank you to DHL and Andretti Autosport for creating this event that we put into action in a week. I spoke to DHL on a Friday, and by last Friday, we had this all set up. We are going to take 7 Athenians. We are going to go to the Indy Next race in Indianapolis, and it's going to be August the 9th through the 13th, where we get to go behind the scenes. We will, hopefully DHL is putting a big surprise together for us that we can't say yet, right. But we are going to be at the Andretti garage at the Indianapolis Motorsport Speedway, and they get to meet 3-time champion of the W Series, Jamie Chadwick, in person. They get to meet Romain Grosjean. They get to be there at the garage, and we are going to do some competitions that are going to be very Survivor-like and very Mr. Beast-like for our girls to have fun trying to be pit crew and trying to change a tire and see if they can lift that tire with one finger like I did. So if you go check out our Instagram, STEM Club Athena, you will see me being silly, and I make fun of myself. But, let's go out there and have fun, because that is what get these girls interested. Like, the fun that we have, they're going to remember for the rest of their life. And they are going to look back on this and say, you know what? When I was a freshman in high school, My mom let me skip the first day of school. This is actually happening because it's so important for me to go do this, to have this behind the scenes view with DHL and see everything they do logistically and with airplanes and with trucks and with people and with all, so amazing what they do. And then to be able to meet the Andretti family in person, be at their garage, watching their team work, and then get to meet Jamie Chadwick in person. She is going to be our woman of this generation that really moves the needle forward for us. So
that's just so cool.
This is such a great event. I am so thankful for DHL and for the Andrettis for putting this together, because these types of things are what all of us as adults want to do. And these little girls are getting to do this.
Yeah.
So the big thing is we do have a deadline. So the girls have to become members of clubathena.org. And then once they get their membership, they can then go to our clubhouse and apply for one of the 7 positions. And these are coveted positions. So they have to prove to us why they should be chosen. And then on the 31st, because the deadline's the 30th, so it's basically about a week away, we're going to choose the 7 who are going to represent Club Athena at the Indy Next race. And this is it's a chance of a lifetime. Like, I am so excited about it. I have not slowed down. I haven't had sleep, I think, in about 7 days now, but that's okay.
I don't blame you at all. I haven't had sleep either, but not for any good reasons, I'm ashamed to say. But okay, so the upshot of all this is you're taking 7 young women.
Yes.
They have to apply by July 30th. In order to do so, they have to go to clubathena.org and become a member first, and then fill out an application second. Do I have it right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And both of those are on clubathena.org?
Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay.
So once they fill out the membership, we'll onboard them to our clubhouse, and they will see everything there that they need to do to complete the application. And it's only 7 girls, only 7, and their lucky parents.
I'm gonna ask, even though this may not be a fair question, is there something that these applicants should say that what kinds of things are you looking for? How can these ladies be better prepared to fill out the app and put the best foot forward, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So we want to know how Jamie Chadwick's career has inspired them. We want to know their bio. What have they done? And they're young. We know that, but we know that they are talented and that they've done some really cool things. So, this is not an adult resume. This is them showing their love and their desire to learn. And that's the important thing, is those who want to learn are those that we want to help get a foot up in this world. Because when you're dedicated, what you put into this, you'll get out of it. And our students, our Athenians who are graduating out now, I have some who have just done tremendous, amazing work. And to watch them grow and to be able to build their resume, and then to be able to use these projects for their college essays or to get their first internship. These are amazing works that are going to set the bar with their peers and prove to the world what they're capable of doing. So these girls are going to be walking into their college interview or their first internship interview, rolling their e-bike that they built this summer. Amazing. That would be such an impression on me. I would just stop right there. I'd be like, okay, you're hired. Come on, let's go to work. I know you can do this. And that's what it's all about. Like, we've got to show that we have the skills, the manual skills and the mental skills to do what's necessary to move this planet forward, to move, mankind forward. So that's what we're doing with these little Athenians. We are giving them those skill sets to really get out there and change the world for our future.
It really rocks, Loxley. This is amazing. So again, one last time for our listeners, 7 young women are going to be selected. If they want to be in the running, they have to apply for membership at clubathena.org and then separately apply for the actual program itself. You're not expecting an adult resume. You're just expecting some personal significant accomplishments and just a genuine interest in what's going on. And some appreciation of what Jamie's been up to, some awareness of her career. And that's it. If you can fill those things out, you'll be in the running. When are those decisions going to get made?
We're going to close the application at midnight on July the 30th. We're making the decision on the 31st, and we're making the announcement on the 31st.
Wow. So very quick. Yeah.
It's a quick turnaround. They have to go through 10 days of spokeswoman training. So August the 1st, they'll get their first lesson. And 10 days later, we're going to be in Indianapolis together practicing.
That is so cool.
With the spokesman. So this is one of those things that landed in my lap. I got a phone call from DHL, and she said, the Andretti's told me to call you because of your program. And I was in the midst of planning Fab Camp, it's like I'm Santa Claus right now. Like we got so much work going on with Fab Camp. It's crazy. But when I saw what we could do, the only thing I think to myself is it would be horrible not to do this for my girls. And this is going to be something that's going to change their life and put them on a career track. So who cares if I don't get sleep? I might be cranky, but I try not to be. Because this is important. Like these girls need to be at the track. They need to meet Jamie. Like she is such an inspiration to have done what she's done. Yeah. And we have two that I know already are they're dying to be there. They're dying to share. They are so excited. They want to be pit crew. They want to wrench. I mean, these are 13-year-old girls who know this, and they're already building motors. And that just blows my mind and makes me so happy. So we're going to the Indy Next race in Indianapolis, August the 9th to the 13th. And I hope every parent out there who has a little girl who loves to invent and tinker and design and engineer and wonders why something's made the way it is and then takes it apart, maybe loses a couple of screws, but tries to put it back together. Those are the important things. Like those are the little girls, and there's not that many of us out there that want to do this. And so we are here to support them and get them to that place in the future where they're going to be building incredible things for us.
Absolutely. So. Very cool. Loxley, thanks for taking the time. I know we're set to do a much larger episode recording with you this weekend, but in the meantime, I will try to get this. In fact, I will get this episode published tonight. And it's just always good to see you, Loxley. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much for bringing me on, Mickey. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for listening. This has been The Thing About Cars. We'll see you on the road.